Okay, is it better now? Cause there's always something with y'all. Every time I turn around, y'all got an issue with something. Like that's why I don't like getting up here, cause this is y'all problem. Everything was fine. As soon as I want to come up here and gag, now something wrong. Everything better? Fine. Damn it. Now y'all get my likes up. Hell, all this is y'all fault. So get my damn likes up. Now I got the. I'm sick of y'all. Sick of it. You change my shit. Nah, put it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Say that. All right. I guess no harm, no foul. Shut up. What the hell? Oh. No, I need that. Yes, I get that out of here. All right, bam. There we go. Yeah, mods, y'all are gonna have to do y'all job to like put the Cash App, the PayPal and shit in the chat because I'm not this. All right. I know they say it's a way you could like put shit up here now, but y'all know I don't know how to do none of that grind. I don't be up here with all that shit. Anyway, I mean with all that stuff. Ooh, oh well. I said what I said, honey. Well, it's a 2 minute mark now. Pass it. So, like I was saying, just cause it's Thursday, I guess we gonna send up some fake timbers and prayers up to Black Titanic's heart because they claim that now she done laid down on the gurney and the people done ripped open her chest, broke her chest plate open, and stitched up her failing heart or whatever. And then she down, laid up down to the gurney and whatnot. And not only do no truths, just last with no face, need y'all prayers. She also wants y'all motherfucking money so that she could use it for her attorney to come at OWN again for the third time because they was dismissed with prejudice twice already. And she did admit that, and she said that they're gonna go after it again for the third time. Because I guess she need her medical expenses paid. Because y'all know open heart surgery costs money, girl. All right, to get one tooth pulled out around here is about $1,300. 1,300, 2,500, 3,500, somewhere around there. So you can just imagine how much a cardiologist and splitting open your chest gonna cost. She needs y'all money for this. She's saying it's going to the attorney. I don't believe so. My personal opinion, that shit going down to her medical expenses because y'all know the first time they lying asses claimed it was a stroke. Now they done went back to the heart story because that's what they said the first time. And when I reminded them of that, now they want to come back and say that this what she got going on. Now I know this ain't got nothing to do with what we talk about, but as like I told y'all before, just because it's Thursday, I felt like yanking their damn neck. Now that that's done, the second thing that I was trying to show y'all that now I can't. Well, I can. It just got to be the ghetto fab projectic way, I guess. Um, And I know the people gonna be like, why is he bothering her? Why is he saying something to her, bitch? Because it's Thursday and I felt like it. So that'll be, I hope that answers everybody's question who want to know why this, why that, because it's Thursday and I felt like it. Bam. So, yeah. Y'all see it? Christopher Leavon. Christopher Leavon, girl. Okay, y'all can't see it because I know the light. But yeah, Christopher Leavon Fletcher, honey. 320. Hold on. 320, 2025. He was found guilty, fined $2,500, and his license was revoked. And this happened on my birthday month. This happened on my birthday month. But I think around that time we was in Aries season, won't we? No, I think Aries season fall on the 21st, I believe. Yeah, girl, Christopher Leavon got dealt with, honey. Y'all get my likes up. It's 166 of y'all. I need at least 100 likes, especially since we had 63. I need 100. So yeah, I don't know what Leavon done did. Like I said, I ain't think he was a shady businessman, but why the nerve of me to think that? Okay, the nerve of me to think that. I mean, considering what he had going on with his wife and whatnot, and how he did my friend, mom, and all the rest of that. And this comes from the Commission Empower, Connect, and Educate. It's license search form. So somebody went to go and search. Y'all see it? Somebody had to go and search. And now I don't know who. Now I know who sent it to me, but I ain't saying that person the one who did the searching. But I'd love to know who did. Okay, I don't know who did the search, but I'd love to know who did. Anyway, now let's get down to who we here to talk about. And that's the gagtation that Melo Melo felt the need that she wanted to put down to the Fletchers. Now, I got a real messy ass question, and I'm going to continue to ask this question throughout the duration of this thing. And this goes out to the Melometers. So, does this now means that the Fletchers are no longer the anchors of the show? They no longer have this big, huge storyline that they're offering. Does this mean that they now don't deserve their own show? Like, I'm just asking because see, that's been the thing when y'all felt as though she was calling out Tisha for some fuck shit that we don't really care about in real life. So now that Melo Melo done blew the horn. Now that Melo Melo done blew the horn, she done blew the whistle, and she done let everybody know, I don't fuck with them old assholes. So now that they done said that, now everything that y'all was putting before, now my question to y'all is, now does this derail all of that? That's my question. But let's listen, and I'm going to continue to ask that shit through the duration of this thing, because I want an answer. I do, because a lot of y'all been running around here without y'all helmets on, caping for their asses. So I want to know, now that Melo Melo done said she don't fuck with them no more, now does that change all that shit that y'all was running around here peddling under people's comments? I really want to know that. So let's hear what she had to say though. Shout out to T from TV. Shout out to T from TV for this. She got the clip. Thank God for her. I've been finding clips, Sonny, because I was not listening to all that foolishness that Melo Melo got to do just to sell her products. No shade to her, but I ain't want to hear it. So here you go.
Would not, could not, would never.
I'm still here, y'all.
What's interesting is, man, it'd be so crazy how stuff comes to me, man. Y'all just don't know. When I tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all the story on this, right? I'm going to give y'all the story on this. But first, I got to say, when I tell y'all, I literally spend a lot of time either traveling or at home. The most I'll probably go out and I don't even go to the grocery store. I Instacart, okay? So you're not going to see me out grocery shopping, okay? Okay, that's fine, English Martin. She's like, girl, I'm at work, girl. I'll come up another time. You're not really going to see me out too much. If I am in town, I'm probably in here working and packing. Or I'm probably relaxing. I could be sitting out in my backyard. I'll take y'all back there in a minute. Matter of fact, I haven't walked out there in about a week. I'm in my backyard. I may be grilling with my team. We may be kicking it. Or I'm traveling. So I don't really be out in Huntsville that much. But it's still interesting how the right things can be revealed to you at the right time without even being out talking to a lot of people. Like, I just don't. I talk to my friend Brittany. I talk to, other people, my friend Dwayne. I have people that I talk to here and there, but I don't be out. You get what I'm saying? Unless I'm going to get something to eat, and then one day I'm going to go get something to eat and come back home. So, yeah, that part. Now, y'all make sure y'all shopping. $19.99, $5 coupon if you get 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Shop, buy her shit.
So, let me tell y'all what. First of all, I was very good to these people. In the sense of when I was introduced to them, about 28. So, I was busy, man. I was on my grind, okay? I was on my grind. I was working. I had, I was married, in love, had my babies, so I wasn't really out. I just wasn't, which was probably another way you could easily be fooled too. But I wasn't out, so people couldn't tell me nothing. I wasn't around people who could. I wasn't around people where the streets was talking because I wasn't out. You know what I mean? Who can relate to that?
Not me.
If I had been out, somebody.
Not me, because I'm out in these streets and I don't know what you mean, Melo Melo. And I know a whole bunch of women that got just as many children as you, married with a failed toe-up ass husband, and all the rest of that. But them hoes is out, and I know that because they my friends. We all out together. So no, me nor none of my homegirls know nothing about that. Because bitch, when we want to step out, we step out. Ain't no such thing as none of that. Ain't no such thing as our ears ain't in these streets. And here's the real gag. Even if we won't out there like that, we got folks that do. We still would have got the tea. So I don't know who the hell you was hanging with, Melo Melo, because I'm going to tell you right now, even when I am hibernating in the house, I still get the damn tea from my homegirls. So I don't know. You might got to change your group of friends, honey.
I might have had to put me on game, but I wasn't out. I wasn't out. And then I'm not from Huntsville, so it's not like I had family here that was.
I didn't know she wasn't from Huntsville. What? Melometers, because they know everything about her. Where Melo Melo from? I didn't know she was not from Huntsville. Where's she from? I mean, hell, she got an accent. So what? Did she pick it up, or is she from another part of Alabama? She knew what it was with Martell. Girl, we gonna move on. We ain't here to discuss none of that. We here for the neck wrangling of the Fletchers. She from another part of Alabama? Brundit. Girl, I can't even say it. It looked like some Besma shit. Yeah. Okay.
Outside or anything like that because I'm not from Huntsville, so there was nothing, for me to hear. None of that. All right. I see some of y'all saying me. I can relate. Hey, Rocky G. I wish I had another camera listen. You talk your shit, man. Hey, Chic Design. Where are you from? I am from Brundage, Alabama, which is about 4 hours south of Huntsville. I had a full scholarship to A&M, graduated in 3.5 years with a 3.97 GPA, and I had a full academic scholarship. Number 2 in my class.
Girl, they ain't asked you all of that. They just asked you where you was from. We know you went to Alabama A&M and you graduated and yeah. We know all of that, child, talking about you was second in your class. Can we look it up? I'm just playing, Melo Melo. I take you for your word. Hey, Jamrock, you got a problem, baby? What you yucking for? What's Ewan? What you Ewan about? What you Ewan about, baby? What's up? What done happened? You got the BGs? What's T? I let her brag. I said we know all this already. You act like I told her, she lied. Oh, well, I guess Agent Rock can continue to keep it cute, baby. I guess. Oh, you talk about her. Listen, A Jamrock, look. Listen. You know what? I take it back. Let the lady list down her accomplishments, okay? At least she went to college and graduated. All right, A. At least she didn't fuck a nigga and allow a nigga to stop her from going into college like, the lot lizard did once she met Leisure Suit. At least she didn't do that, A Jamrock. All right. So we'll go on ahead and let Melo Melo let the people know that she did graduate, and she graduated with a 3.9, and that 3.9 made her second in her class, which means everybody else got to be dumb as a box of rocks. If a 3.9 was all that it was needed to make second down to Alabama A&M. But I mean, okay. Okay, I'm allowed my friend, that's my friend, I'm allowed her to have it. She got her bragging moment. Hell, let her talk her ish.
So, here's the roles. They may be gone already. Because I see.
Y'all buy her stuff.
Are they gone? Oh, okay. They left. Okay, she's going to add some more right now. Who all still wanted the roles? Because they went away.
Who all want to roll?
Okay, she's going to add some more.
She going to add some more. All right, come on, Melo Melo.
Okay. So, back to what I was saying. So, when I met the Fletchers, I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Cool. All right, they seem like good people. Realtors, okay. Hey, nice to meet y'all. Da, da, da. So, that's how that started. I didn't know who they were. I think maybe my ex knew who they were. But I did not. Right? He probably did since he is from Huntsville, but I met them by way of him. Had to have been. I don't know any other way I would have met them. I think they came to something. Maybe we were having a premiere. I don't know, a premiere after party at the house. I don't know what it was, but I met them, and they seemed like really cool people. And, I was raised in a way where you respect your elders, so I had a lot of respect for them, just, being respectful. And just...
Bitch, you shit.
Oh, Jason is on here. And so...
Hey, Jason. Jason, why the hell is you in her like she don't need you now, nigga? You just couldn't go a day without seeing her face. No, you just couldn't go a day without hearing. I guess, Jason, I like it. Listen, I think what y'all got going on is real cute. I ain't even gonna lie. Normally, I'd have been like, girl, y'all wearing me out. But you know what? I'll accept it because it's actually entertaining. I like it. I like the little shit that y'all got going on. I think it's cute. I ain't gonna step on y'all toes, Jason.
Hold on, who is he adding? I have to, let me see, make sure he ain't going off on nobody on this live, child. Hold on. Okay, let me see. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so I was taught to respect my elders. So, thought they were nice, thought they were cool, sweet, looked like they was on top of their game. So, of course, I like that too. Like, okay, that's what's up. So then what would happen is we started hanging out a little bit. And I'm going to give y'all the whole story of it. I'm going to give y'all all of it. Like, it's story time this week, boo-boo. Like it, love it, don't care. Story time. I'm going to give the facts, though. Go.
Melo Melo, we get it, girl. You pushing your product. That's fine. All right, Melo Melo, we get it. We get it. All right. If you are going to get paid for your pain, it's going to be your way. All right. And it's going to be how you want it done, how you want it said, in the manner that you want it done. So I ain't even mad with you, Melo Melo. You can get paid for your pain, girl. That's fine.
Take a lie detector test and say I'm lying. On live. Do it on live. Say I'm lying. Double dog dare you. Okay? So, that's for anybody that got something to say. So, anyway, I met them, cool, respect my elders, thought they were doing great, love their business acumen, so they were coming around, coming around, we would play spades, and so I grew fond of them. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, I grew fond of them. I love the Fletchers. I'm like, man, I like them, cool. Well, what would happen is, whenever they would come over, because it would either be them and us, or them, us and LeBerick and them, so couples, hanging out. And then we'd be playing cards, or we could be, I may make nachos or whatever. We'd just be having a good time, y'all laughing, playing cards. But because it was so many relationships there, couples, we would start talking about couple stuff. You know what I'm saying? We would start talking about couple stuff. like probably most of y'all do when y'all get with y'all's friends, okay? About stuff or whatever. And me being, y'all see how I am. Y'all saw me on TV. I'm very transparent. I'm very open. So I would share whatever was going on. Yeah.
Melo Melo, the only way this is going to work out is if you go be honest. I'm going to leave you alone, girl.
Yeah. And then not asking anybody to, go at him for me. But then they would always give their insight because they had experienced something similar. Okay? Because they had experienced something similar. So they would give their insight. And then Nell would be fussing at Martell, you gonna lose him. I'm telling you, I know. And she would start crying and stuff and all that. I didn't ask her to do that. We all sitting around talking. And they would share. They would go off, on him, not me. So this is another thing. If I was cheating, supposedly I was cheating all this time that I was in a marriage, why was it never brought up? Because you's a lie. Stop saying that. You's a lie.
Okay, but Melo Melo, what the hell this got to do with the damn Fletchers? I thought you was going to sit here and talk about the Fletchers. You done sit over here and brought up this old shit about how he done came up and accused you of cheating or doing whatever. We already told you if you did cheat, girl, we don't give a damn, nor is we holding it against you. The fuck nigga had a whole damn affair for 5 years. So I don't even know why you keep trying to bring that up. Melo Melo, whether you did or you didn't, if you did, we don't give a shit. It's nothing that you got to come out here and tell us. You ain't got to plead your case when it come to that shit, girl. Get to the part of the Fletchers. That's what we here to discuss. Girl, we're here to discuss the Fletchers.
Yeah, because I think it would have been brought up at them tables. Would have been brought up at them tables, okay? So stop playing. Okay? So anyway. So we have all these conversations. Again, I think they're cool, whatever. Now, what I didn't do and what I wasn't doing, yeah, he would have went crazy. Y'all see how he acted after the divorce. Imagine had I been cheating when we was married.
Forget them. Tell the story, Melo Melo.
Baby, bye. We've been divorced 5 years. This joke still following me, stalking me, letting women down, okay? So imagine. All right. So anyway.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay.
What I was not doing, you guys, is I was not calling up the Fletchers, asking for advice. Okay. I was not. I was not calling up the Fletchers, asking them to come counsel us. I was not. We considered them our friends. When we would have things, yes, we would invite them. When they came, if conversations happened, but I was not calling them up, asking them to talk to my ex, asking them for advice on how to handle nothing. I was not.
Now, Melo Melo, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't y'all introduce them as that when they came on the show? Because ain't I recall, didn't y'all, by way of Leisure Suit, were the ones that invited them on the show? I could have sworn y'all, either he said that and you agreed, or they called them that shit and you agreed. But it seemed like this conversation was had about whether or not you could call them mentors. And I could have sworn y'all did. I could have sworn. Or maybe listen, I could totally be wrong. That's not what she said on the show. I know it ain't. Symmetry, I know it ain't because I'm telling y'all what I heard. Like, that didn't just come up out of nowhere. Like, that didn't. There wasn't just some rumor that somebody floated around on YouTube like a lot of shit does. I'm telling you, I heard that shit from y'all on the damn show. I need to go back and watch it.
That's just not true.
Okay.
If I can be real with you, my BFF, my best friend, Brittany, okay, who I knew way longer than the Fletchers, would tell you that I was not even calling her up.
That's fine, Melo Melo. But at the end of the day, that shit was said on the show. Listen, just come up here and say, listen, that's what we introduced them as on the listen, Melo Melo, you say you're gonna be real. So let's be real. Just say, look, I won't calling them, I won't reaching out to them. That's just what we introduced them as on the show. Boom. That's fine, Melo Melo. I can accept that, and I believe that. I believe that. Y'all introduced them. Y'all had to make it make sense as to why they will be an asset to the group. So if you're bringing them in being older and they like, yeah, they're kind of like our mentors. They kind of like that will help soften them up to the other castmates. Like, just say that. I would get with that. Okay, cool. Because that happens on TV all the time. So that ain't nothing that we're going to get at you about. Like everybody on reality TV that did that. They done fluffed it up a little bit more than what they normally would to make it legitimate. And make it make sense as to why we're seeing these people and why they'll be valuable assets and why they'll work in this group because they're bringing something. That's all.
Okay. So that's not true. So this whole thing of, and this is another reason that I'm glad I'm away from them clowns, is because for you to get up there on that stage and for you to try to act as if you were leaving your dying mother.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I was in need of you.
I agree.
That's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit, Melo Melo. Thank you so much for smacking her in her face with that fuck shit there. I forgot about that. I forgot all about that. Thank you so much for bringing that up, Melo Melo. Thank you. And you are absolutely right. And I stand 10 toes down with everything you said. That's a fuck ass lie. And it's fucked up that she would sit over there and lie on her mama like that. But then again, Melo Melo, if it's true what Juanita and them say, she ain't care for her damn mama. To let the streets tell it and to let some family members tell it, she stole the damn happy smiles from up under her mama. So what? So I mean, Melo Melo. If she'll steal from her mama, of course she'll lie on her mama. It goes hand to hand. You're right. That's some dirty, despicable, low down, flaw ass, pie ass nigga shit for her to go up there and do. With her kid heel wearing ass. I agree.
To me, how you feel is how you feel, but in all actuality, I never was calling you up to come run to me on shit.
I believe you. I believe.
That's real talk.
I believe.
The one time that I called crying and upset on my way, I was driving, so I'll never forget, and it was raining. I was driving back from Atlanta, was whenever he took my $17,000 that he was actually ordered to pay back and never did, by the way. Now go pull them records. See, this is what I don't get, is when people read half stuff, don't want to read the whole thing. He was ordered to pay it back.
That's what they said.
Did not.
That's what Juanita said.
Okay?
That's what Juanita and them said. That's what Juanita and them said. And I believe anything and everything coming from Juanita. Y'all already know that. So Juanita already validated Melo Melo for me. All right? Juanita said that's absolutely true. She ain't paid a goddamn thing. I believe Melo Melo.
Every time that I call her phone to my nail, Fletcher, and actually had a moment. I can't sue him now. The time is done, okay? For that. It's done. It's over. And the truth be told, I think karma is doing what it needs to do. But anyway, never, ever, 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 other than that, did I call crying nobody about nothing. Now, what's interesting is to have someone that I know I have been a good friend to. I'm talking about, I'm that friend that I've popped up on your doorstep and giving you flowers just because, just want to tell you, hey, I appreciate you as a friend, and hey, happy Valentine's Day, it's love day. Y'all saw my videos. Who have seen my videos when I was going around delivering flowers to people, my homegirls on Valentine's Day?
Well, I ain't see it, but okay,
I like to do some. Every now and then I still send some of my friends edible arrangements just because, you know, who remember that? Y'all remember? Facts. So that's...
Bros, you keep saying she's lying. Lying about what exactly? That she hasn't called anybody? Can you prove that she's called any? Can you prove that she's lying about calling anybody? I can't. I have no choice but to take her word until somebody else come up here with evidence that proves, bitch, you's a lie and a half. You see all these missed calls, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 12:30 at night. What you think all this was? To ask me how my day was doing? You know I'm old and elderly and I got an AARP card. I'm in the bed by these times. Like, until people come out and do that, I have no choice but to believe what somebody tells me. Because I'm not going off of, I think this or I think that. I mean, yeah, I can do that. But can I sit up here and be like, use a line of truth thing, me and you for real, for real? No, I cannot. Because nobody else have come out with any receipts refuting anything that she said. Listen, bros, you trying to split hairs and you trying to play semantics, and you know I hate that. What she's talking about is calling you about my marriage. I'm calling you and I'm crying to you and I'm constantly coming to you about my marriage. Not just a casual phone call. Hey, how you doing there? I'm doing mighty fine. I don't think she's saying that. What she's saying is, you ain't get no phone call from me constantly crying and whining to you about my marriage and I need help with my... That's what she said. Bro, if you don't leave me... Where they call logs at to prove that it didn't happen? You worried about her call logs? Where there's that? Oops, they ain't gonna never do anything. So again, this is the Fletchers we talking about. And they never come out and refute anything. They never come out and say, that's a lie, this is true, that's true, and I got proof. Anything that they say about the Fletchers, I have no choice but to believe it. Because they never come out and prove otherwise. They never come out and say otherwise. So... Stormy giving cars and $10,000s and she gives flowers. Marcella.
Me, that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, my single friends, Valentine's Day, yep, they got some too. My married friends, Valentine's Day, I send them something too. That's why, to me, you know, I can apologize if you felt a certain way. That doesn't mean I agree with what you're saying or how you feel. But if those are your feelings, those are your feelings. But I still can say you lying from my end. Because I never, ever pulled you away or told you or ever even called you and needed you to come see about me. When did that ever happen? When did you ever come see about me?
Now, Melo Melo, I will say this. You don't have to apologize for nothing that you don't feel is. And now, I would not have done that. Melo Melo, I would have stood on my goddamn ground. If you don't feel as though you owe an apology, if you don't feel as though you did shit, then don't apologize. Fuck how a bitch feel. I've been telling you that for the longest time, Melo Melo. That was one of the things that always irked me about you, because you, for the first couple seasons, you always got up here being weak, acting like you don't know how to say what you got to say before you Ted. That's exactly what I be talking about, Melo Melo. Ain't no need to apologize. Fuck her ass and her fuck ass feelings. Who gives a shit? That's how I do it. And I ain't apologizing. I ain't did nothing to you. I ain't said nothing to you. And if that's how you feel, girl, work that out. Don't add me to it, because I ain't did shit to you. But all of this, well, if that's how I'm going to... No, quit doing that. Quit doing that. See, that's why they was doing you the way they was doing you, because you always want to turn around.
When I ever pull you away to come see about me? Okay? Now, y'all saw a scene at their house because that's what production told us to do, to go meet up. Well, I didn't know he was going to be there. I'm going to keep it above with you. I didn't know he was going to be there. But that's what my call schedule said.
I believe
so
it.
I was there.
I believe it.
But I wasn't running over there.
I believe
bugging
it.
them for advice. Advice about what?
I believe it. They can't give you no damn advice. She's a slore from the 80s who was fucking him when he had a wife. They can't give no advice about marriage. That's another reason why I believe Melo Melo. What advice can they give about marriage? That's a whole nother reason why I believe every word of what Melo Melo's saying. Child, if y'all.
Just being honest. Because it's up and stuck with them too.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not a producer over there. I am. I'm an award-winning producer. I just want to tell you. But not over there. So anyway.
Y'all know she got to throw in that she don't want some damn award, honey, from an award show that I still don't know what channel it came on. Melo Melo, I would have loved to have seen the award ceremony. What channel did it come on, friend? Did it come on? Did it come on BET? Did it come on MTV? Did it come on MTV Jams? Did it come on MTV2? Did it come on BET Soul? Did it come on BET Her? I'm just asking. I would have loved to have seen it. Excuse me. I would have loved to have seen it, friend.
So I really felt like that was interesting and that was weird for you to...
Shut up, Scotty. Now that it was on Zeus, I'm weak.
And try to get up here and get with everybody else. They think the stage time is just a time to come for Mel.
Ooh.
You know, I thought that was interesting.
Ooh.
But whatever, girl.
Ooh.
And what was also interesting, y'all, I've never even shared this. This is so crazy. What was also interesting, how about we all ended up at the airport together?
Uh-huh.
Her, Nell, Chris, her son, me, Jason, all of us at the airport together to fly to the reunion.
Uh-huh.
What do y'all think they did? Drop in the chat. What do y'all think they did when they saw me? This is why a lot of the responses and a lot of the BS on that stage threw me off and made me just feel like these folks is delusional and I don't want to be around them no more.
What they do, girl?
What y'all think they did? Ignored you, hugged you, be fake, flocked to you, embracing you, being fake, hugged you. I'm reading it. Nothing, well wishes, hug and apologize, pretended, hugged you and was talking to you, being fake, faked it, hugged you, fake love, embrace you, all in your face, ran.
Y'all get my likes up.
Hug you,
it's
fake
over
smiling.
250. Get my likes up.
Okay, so let me do it.
Lord, she gotta give me
I know, while I'm giving y'all story time, y'all gotta be shy. This is what somebody said, scared to say something. Tried to hide, play innocent way. Somebody said ignored you, okay? Let me show you what they did at the airport. This is the airport heading to LA, okay? We all in Huntsville Airport together. Here's what it was.
Melo Melo, I don't think nobody else can pull a nail rendition quite like you because you and her voice kind of mirror each other. I mean, Scotty, help me out. Is that shade or no? Because I wasn't trying to be shady. I swear to God, I was not trying to be shady with that. But my bestie would tell me if that was shade or not. But I won't try to be shady. But I just think it's hilarious that you are the perfect person to pull a nail voice because that is exactly nail. That is exactly nail to the T. 1010%. That is exactly nail. Okay? Exactly nail. Down to the chuckle, down to the voice. I mean, if it was shade, who cares?
That's what it was.
I believe you. That's what she did. I believe you. That's what she did.
I swear I'm cracking myself up. That's what it was.
I mean, but listen, Mel, y'all are also playing reality TV. So at the same time, a lot of people can say, well, girl, that's probably everybody. A lot of y'all be fake when y'all run into each other down to the, to the terminals and stuff like that. I mean, Melo Melo, what happened to you normally is what happens on the day of the reunion. You may think somebody cool with you, but once it's time to get down to that stage, they got all these issues, all these problems, all these grievances, because now it's the reunion and they're here to put on it. Much like how I had to yank them two thieving line downtrodden bitches' neck at the beginning of this thing. Just because it's Thursday. So now, just because we at the reunion, Now I can get up here and really give you what I got to give you. Come on, Melo Melo. You know how this goes, girl. You know how this goes, friend. You probably don't mind keeping the same energy, but a lot of people that's on reality TV, they feel like it's TV, so it just is what it is. But see, that's why I don't think reality TV will work for you, Melo Melo, because you don't really know how to put on a poker face when you're supposed to. All right, so that's why I don't necessarily think reality TV will really work for you, child. Do a podcast. I think a podcast would be a lot better for you, honestly.
Mel Mel, what's up, Mel? How you doing? Oh, hey, Lance, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? Hey, yeah, So,
well, Lance ain't got no problem with you. I hope you ain't saying you got an issue with Lance. Like, Lance ain't got no problem with you. You know, no matter how his parents feel, I hope you don't throw Lance in that, because I don't think Lance got an issue with you, friend.
Then, mind you, I'm not even thinking we have a problem. But then, we get on the stage, and it's a whole thing. And I'm like, what? No.
Now I gotta ask you something, Melo Melo, and this is a valid question. Michelle asked you talking about how they treated you and how fake they was to you in your face. Michelle said, well, how did you act towards them? I mean, Melo Melo, no tea, no shade, baby, but that is a good question. It's a good question, and it is a valid question that deserves an answer. Was you just as fake back with their ass? I mean, that is a good question. Just saying, that's a good question.
World, I got the voice down pat because y'all don't know how many times I had to hear it. Now, if you really want to talk about the people who was calling who, it was the other way around.
And what they calling you for?
Going to St. Thomas. Be signing these soaps too. Going to St. Thomas. I didn't know what flight you gonna be on. I ain't never flew without Fletcher. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I ain't never flew without Fletcher. Now I need you to tell them to make sure we on the same flight. Now we gotta, cause now I don't know. I ain't gonna know where to go. I ain't gonna know what to do. I ain't never flew without Fletcher.
I believe it too. I believe all of that. I believe all of that.
I'm down here packing. I'll never forget it because Lauren was down here with me. I'm down here packing, okay? And that's the call I got. I actually got to the point where all my calls was something about complaining about something or needing advice about something.
Melo, you left-handed. Melo, I didn't know you was a lefty. See, that's your problem. All right? You's a lefty. That's your problem. Right there, Melo. See, now that explains everything. You's a lefty. First you a Scorpio, then you a lefty. D is an AKA.
Because my musician is also now married to her ex-daughter-in-law. So then I would get that, what was going on with them. And I try to, hey, I'll try to talk to him too. Everybody need to move on and try to just, let bygones be bygones. And, it is what it is. Y'all know that's my friend. I'm cool with him. And, them the calls I was getting. It wasn't me bugging nobody. Because I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. I'm pretty damn independent. Blaming on being an only child, growing up as an only child, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not a very needy person whatsoever. I'm just not. Like then I just tell y'all, I wouldn't even call my BFF that much about none of the bull crap I was going. She'd be finding out later. And she'd be like, oh my gosh, Mel. Oh my gosh. And it's just like, yeah, girl, that's old. It's done now. Like, I'm just not like that. I'm sorry, but I'm not. So, anywho, fast forward to the stage. And I have not spoken to them since.
Wow.
Don't have a desire to.
Wow.
Okay. And confirmation came to me that they I did right by putting them where I put them, which is out. Confirmation came to me when you just never know who knows who in this city, which is so interesting. But confirmation came to me, y'all, when An HVAC friend of mine visited their home. They probably didn't know he knows me. Probably doesn't even know, I consider him a friend. I've known him for years. But when an HVAC friend of mine visited their home because they had something going on with their HVAC, and this was in the last maybe 6 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, and the topic of the show came up, and the topic of, I guess, am I really going off the show? That I'm really, yeah. And then Chris took the opportunity to continue a rumor that he knew nothing about, haven't talked to me about, don't know if it's factual or not, but he took that opportunity to say that rumor to that man who actually knows me, but he didn't know he knows me. So when that got back to me, I was like, bet. Okay. Bet. I was like, okay, bet.
So that right there is basically the end of that. But Melo Melo said some other things. Melo Melo brought up that lie that Chris is still trying to peddle about how he didn't say anything about the Scotts brothers and the whole NDA thing. Now, I did see where Melo Melo brought that up, and Melo Melo did confirm that no, you did say that that's more. But see, we already know that because that was shown on the show. But I do appreciate Melo Melo for throwing that in there too, because she did. I did see that, but I thought that part was in this part, but I see it's not. But I did see that when she threw that in there, and she said Chris is a bag of damn lies, because he did say that shit to me. Like, I did see her. I did see that. I thought it was in this one, but it's not. But I saw when she brought that shit up, and she called Chris a bag full of damn lies. Yeah, she ain't said what the rumor was. Y'all know Melo Melo, she ain't gonna give all of that. I guess the people stopped buying. I guess the people stopped buying. So I guess she gonna let everybody know what the rumor was once the people start buying some more stuff. I want to know what the rumor was too. Maybe it was about the rumor of whether or not she left the show. Maybe that was the rumor. And maybe Chris told him, yeah, she leaving. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. It was probably something embarrassing. Probably. Or dating Hill Harper. Perhaps. Maybe. Or it could have been dating that damn, I think it was the mayor. Or he was about to be mayor. He was trying to run for mayor. And then he got caught stealing, he got caught stealing headphones out of Walmart. It could have been that guy too. Because y'all remember, they pegged him to that guy. And how, she ended up with a politician. They come to find out the nigga rung up everything except checkout other than them cheap ass headphones. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Or the security guard, could be. Or the security guard, could be. No, I believe it was about dating that lady husband. Maybe, look. She never said. So. But I'm sick. Let me shut up before I get sued. Child bye. That old goat was laid up in the same lawn chair they've been sitting in, scratching their asses and fighting. All right? Trying to see the first slither of somebody talking about them. That's where that old goat at. I ain't believing a motherfucking thing. I need to see her ass down to the damn thing. I need to see a doctor there, a nurse there, a nurse practitioner there. I need to see the cardiologist there. I need to see everybody. I need to see discharge papers. I need to see admission papers. I need to see everything. What hospital is she in? Can anybody decipher that? I want to call the hospital. What's the lady name? Oya. Ain't that what she said her name was? Believe in a motherfucking thing. Period. Just because it's Thursday, I said what I said. Anyhow, because y'all know Scotty in here, honey. I ain't got time. That's what happens when people want to be in your business. They don't know who she dated, so they're gonna say it's a married man. So she might come out of saying no. It's not a song. So sorry, John. A councilman, government, mayorship, whatever. All right, that ain't important. What's important is the man got caught for ringing everything up in his cart other than them cheap ass headphones. And it got him in trouble. But I don't know, y'all. That's pretty much it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I just wanted to hear her wrangle the next of them. And again, I asked, Melometers? So now that she done let this be known, so does this mean we're going to stop seeing comments like the Fletchers are the anchors of the show? The Fletchers deserve their own show. Oh, the Fletchers are being so transparent. Oh, the Fletchers are the only ones that's giving the show anything. Oh, the show would be so boring if the Fletchers wasn't on it. So I guess all that shit is over and done with in kaputs. Now that she done let it be known, she ain't fucking with them no more. I'm assuming. Okay, I want you to know they are trying to bring the boys in this sector to war. The the cook and my nephew, hotcakes, facts. That's why the oil was purchased allegedly. Hint, you so crazy. Marcella, ain't nobody got time for you, girl. I mean, I'm just asked. That's just my question for the Melometers. Now that she done fell out with the Neplicon and Christopher Levi, all right, CV. Now that she done fell out with the Neplicon and CV, y'all know Christopher Levi. Now are we gonna stop seeing that bullshit that y'all was peddling under our car? Because that's all it was from the beginning. So now that this done happen, I ain't gonna see that no more, right? Benz, I don't care why the baby mama ain't in the picture because I just don't care about Lance like that. Like, I don't care about Lance. I want to know why she steal her mama's Happy Smiles daycare from up under her like that. I want to know why did she lie on her mama like that, her dying mama the way that she did on that damn stage like that, trying to make Melo Melo out to be responsible as to why she couldn't be there to see her mama take her last breath. See, that's the stuff that we want to know about. We don't give a fuck about Lance. Don't none of us care about Lance when they got all this story of their own to talk about. So we don't care about what Lance got going on. I want to know why his license got revoked or why he was fined $2,500. I want to know about all that. And y'all want to holler about something? Why Lance baby mama? Fuck Lance and the baby mama. They're not. We're not here to see them, Otis. We're not here to see them. They're scapegoats. We're not here to see them. We want to know what the Fletchers, CV, and Neplicon got going on. Not you got the receipts, friend. No, I don't want to talk about Lance's baby mama. That was for the gags for the sake of the show. The reality of the situation is, friend, I really do not care. I want to know what they have going on. That's what we always get from them. They're not giving us nothing, but they're going to throw their kids' situation out in the forefront as a storyline. No, I don't care about what they got going on. They're not the show. I want to talk about why Leavon got his shit took. That's what I want to know. I want to know is the rumors true about her stealing the mama daycare? Because that's what her and family members that said about her. See, that's stuff that we want to know. That's stuff that we want to get talked about. That's stuff that they can come up here and give because it's their story. Right. I just want to hunch on Lance and go on back my business. I don't need to know about him. I don't need to know about his life. I don't need to know about the baby mama. I don't need to know about the cheering. I don't even care about him and Destiny because they're not even nothing. Like, I don't care about that. What do the Neplicon and Christopher Levi got? Oh yeah, this is what I showed them at the beginning of the thing, friend. Yeah, this is what I showed them at the beginning of the thing. You know, I had to go back into my archives. but, but, y'all know this is a two-parter. So again, maybe they'll surprise us and Leavon, I mean, maybe Leavon will be really forthcoming. Maybe he'll be real forthright. Maybe he'll let everybody know what it is. The jig is up. Maybe. I love that you noticed the lefty. I said the same thing. Oh, now I see what's up. Yeah, child, she a damn lefty girl. That's her problem. Like I said, not only is she a Scorpio, she a lefty, and she a AKA. That's 1, 2, 3 strikes in my world. But y'all know that's Fren. I let her have it. Got the nerve to come up here, let us caught you writing with your left hand. Where was Evangelist Nessa at? Why she didn't take that pencil out your left hand and put it in your right hand like she was supposed to? I love Evangelist Nessa. I'm not coming at her by any means. It's just a question. Now listen, LaFonz is a lefty, but LaFonz also curved to the left too, so I let him have it. All right, but they ain't none of y'all business. Um, so I let him have it. But other than that, y'all lefties, y'all need to get it together. Y'all need to learn how to put the pen in your other practice. Okay, practice. You write this way, honey. Okay, this is the proper way to write. You understand? This is the proper way to start your sentence, to start your papers. You start like this. Do you understand? Not like this. Like, see, I can't even do it right. See, this don't even feel right to me. Like the hell, it's like this. Not like this, like this. Wait on that Scorpio part, I guess. Michelle, we not spreading no rumors up here, especially about Evangelist Nessa. Y'all know I love Evangelist Nessa. I tell y'all all the time. She remind me of my mom. So we not finna ragtag Evangelist Nessa. And if you want to ragtag somebody, mammy, Leisure Suits mammy is on the chopping block. Y'all can ragtag and drag her to your heart's delight. Okay, y'all can ragtag and drag her eye back straight if you really want to. I don't care. But we not finna ragtag and drag Evangelist Nessa. No, we not. Not my damn church house, we ain't. Nessa is off limits. Miss Wanda's off limits. The only mammy that is not off limits is Leisure Suits. Now y'all can drag her through her bony knees through these YouTube streets until God knows when. But leave Evangelist Nessa alone. My husband is a lefty. He said, what he say? He says left is right. No, it's not. Okay? No, it's not. Left is lame. Everybody knows that. Left is lame. All right? Absolutely not. Talking about something left is right. Chow back. His mama should have took the crayon out his left hand and made him write with his right. All right? That's how that gets done. I know y'all crazy. If y'all think for 1 minute my churn finna be walking around here lefties like y'all got another goddamn thing coming. Anyway. Anyway, that's it. That's all I ain't got no more. Before the left-handed people and the Scorpios get pissed, that's it. That's all I ain't got no more. That's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. Before the lefties get all in their bag, girl. Okay, crying they left-handed ass tears that didn't nobody ask for. Child. Anyway, and the Scorpios saying I ain't got time for the Scorpions, child. Okay, what? Anyway, that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I appreciate y'all for coming back because I know for whatever reason StreamYard is acting retarded. So I totally appreciate y'all for coming back. Dealing with the gags. I appreciated y'all for that. Shout out to everybody that came through here. All my heezies, all my friends. Shout out to Bestie. And yeah, hopefully by the next time I come back, StreamYard not gonna be choppy and act as cray and all of the rest of that shit y'all said it was doing. Did you talk about Wanda telling Mel she should have dragged Ariana? No, I did not yet. I'll talk about that some other time, honey. Fun laugh. I'm glad y'all had fun. I appreciate it. And with this having been said, you guys, I don't really know how to end this thing because I ain't been up here in a long time. I don't really know what to do. How do you end this shit? Did you just press the? I think you just pressed the X. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Hopefully, I'll be gone when I press this X because I don't know. No, I'm not gone. See, I don't know what I'm doing. No, I don't want to share. Scotty, how you end this shit on YouTube? Is he still in here? Well, I can end it from here. I think. I don't know how y'all end this shit, y'all. How you end this damn thing? Nah, the hell. Shit me. Hold on. Let me figure this shit out. Nah, not this. Nah, not this. Because they trying to keep me here. No, y'all not. How you end this damn thing? YouTube, I need help. How y'all? Don't leave yet. I need y'all here to help me figure this shit out. Cause y'all know I don't know. I don't know how to put. Y'all, how do you end this? No, I don't want to have it. Do I? Maybe you do it up here. No? What's this? Pin to laugh stream. No, I don't think I want to do that. All right, y'all. I'm about to do something. I figured out. Is this it? Yeah, okay. This how you do it. All you gotta do is press the back button. Well, YouTube, y'all should have said that shit. Y'all should have been like, well, if y'all want to end it, just press the back button and it'll give you the option to end it. Like, if y'all are gonna do this, y'all need to make this known because I just set up here. I'm asking them how to end this shit like they know. Get it together, YouTube. Like, this was so embarrassing and it was so rigmarole-ish and it was so bad, y'all.